Hi, I'm Austin, and this is Dungeons and Dracon Beams.
Previously on Dungeons and Dracon Beams, Yeerks, parasitic alien slugs that slither into your ear, push aside the small bones and the thin membranes that are the barriers to their ultimate goal, your brain. Once there, they flatten and writhe until their body seeps into every fold, and then they take complete control. You can't move your eyes, you can't walk, you can't scream, not unless the Yeerk allows it. And sometimes, that Yeerk is your teammate, your friend, Zach. Trying not to see your thoughts, pushing your body through the motions of walking through the ship that you just broke into. Two people are holding one controller, trying to seamlessly move past Hork-Bajir guards holding Dracon Beams, trying not to arouse suspicion, even knowing that their friends are hitting another body in various small morphs. In the strangest approximation of a Megazord, the team uses each of their strengths to navigate the ship, get to the engine, follow the shaft to a panel, get that panel open using alien tools that they've never seen before. Vision blurring in and out of focus as Zach and Dylan fight to harmonize their efforts to open it. But once they do, they gain access to the elevator shaft, which allows them to get to their ultimate goal, the lower decks, the engineering bay. Unfortunately, they aren't alone. A human controller, a woman, and a Hork-Bajir. The Yeerk taking over their host body keeps them a prisoner. They're stuck in their own mind, no free will. A Yeerk taking over a friend's body can give you an advantage. Two minds over one. Working together, Dylan and Zach convince the hostile controllers that they're here under Visor 1's orders. And that plan? It works. Few things are more deadly than getting between hostile visors. Zach takes control of Dylan's body and gets to work on the computers, editing the video to seamlessly cover their tracks, as the Andalites in Savannah finally disentangle themselves and morph out. And then in Savannah's case, morph on to Hork-Bajir. All of which would have ended in disaster if Dylan hadn't stopped Zach from making a mistake that would have revealed them. A Hork-Bajir may not have aroused suspicion, but an Andalite might. Unless it's Visor 3, of course, who right on cue makes his position known in the exterior of the ship. With a renewed sense of urgency, Maitea gets the engines wired to blow up, and Aximili and Savannah help. And then Zach gets sucked into a memory from Dylan that he cannot control. Girl with red hair, freckles, urgency. Dragging Dylan along, saying we aren't dying here today. The memory is permeated by the acrid smell of vomit and filth. And then petrichor. Mercifully cool rain. And Dylan's voice. See? We're getting clean. Spinning, spinning. Until darkness falls. And that's where we are now.
We shoot past Dylan's mind back through the thin veil of Zach, out of the nail shop lady's eyes to the camera where we see Sub-Visor 11 and Visor 3. They're in the hangar.
First thing I do is announce it to the rest of the team. Make sure they know how that sharp-toothed greyfolk is here.
As you guys are looking on this screen, you notice that all of the controllers you saw before are still mingling around. But Visor 3 has walked into the main hangar, asked about his ship. He's flanked by two blue-sashed human controllers. They are in armor, full regalia, got Dracon Beams, and then a blue-sashed Hork-Bajir behind him. The hangar doors just open, and Sub-Visor 11 has walked in.
I kind of want to call out to Xander again, because seeing him, even though I know Visor 3 is dead, I'm still like, ugh. So I do. I call out to Xander again.
What do you say?
Do it.
Same thing as before. Like, hey man, I really need, make sure we can communicate here. Can you ping this console? I give him the console ID again.
You don't get anything back. As you're watching, as you say that, you see the Sub-Visor 11 quickly striding towards Visor 3. I do not care why. I have no time to deal with the petty deceit any longer. And he stands right next to him and he says, you dare change the credentials given to me by Visor 1 and blame it on a kid. Your insubordination will be reported directly to her then. Why did you have my ship repaired? This is not within your authority. And yet it still happened at my command. Subvisor 11 shoots that sentence back to him as he turns away and starts walking towards the Bladeship. The council wants us there on time. I will make sure we give them what they want. So come now, Visser. It is time to go. And as he's moving towards the Bladeship now, you see his guard enter the hangar as well. His guard is a gold-sashed Hork-Bajir holding a huge Dracon Beam. 2 elite guards, gold guards in regalia and armor just like the blue ones, and they're escorting 2 creatures. The first one you notice is an alien that you all haven't seen before. Looks like a lizard and walks on 2 legs. Green scales cover its body. It has big, smoky, light green eyes. Its underbelly is tan, and it has these frills coming off the back of its head. Its clawed hands are shackled in some kind of tech cuffs is the only way to describe them. They have some digital shit on them.
Please, space cuffs.
Space cuffs, sorry.
Yeah.
And next to this creature is a human woman, and her hands are also bound. The human woman is pretty recognizable to most of you, but especially Dylan. A brunette woman with a blonde streak in her bangs. Her blue eyes look hollow. Her expression seems exhausted. She seems to stumble every other step. The once strong and respected Chief of Police, Sierra Rose, drops to her knees as you all watch on.
Thought Chapman was chief of police.
But she's the former chief of police.
Yeah, I got it. Okay, guys. Xander's not replying to me, but I mean, I don't think this changes anything. They're gonna get on, hopefully, and then we'll blow the ship.
It changes what we're going to have to do, because before it was hoping that there was no one that we were going to have to fight while they were on here, and now we have a fight on our hands and potentially people to evacuate.
Yeah, we have to get Chief Rose.
So adds a whole lot of complexity.
Zach keeps his thoughts to himself.
All of them start moving towards the entrance to the ship. As you all watch these monitors, you see first the Subvisor he's gonna move there. His Hork-Bajir detail and the prisoners will move too, as well as the Visser and all of them. So Savannah, you watch this on the monitor. What do you do?
When you say up there, what do you mean up there?
The Subvisor is moving towards the door. He's just covered about half the distance from where he was to the door now. He's not there yet, though.
Okay, then I think what Savannah wants to do, I kind of want to use my turn as a help action. I don't know if that's possible, but like she wants to talk directly to Xander now. She's got thought speak. Xander, get on the ship first, however you can, and then say to Zach and Dylan, is there any way to lock out this ship as soon as he gets on here?
Yeah. As soon as he's on, I'm gonna try to take the ship, like launch if we can. I don't know.
Lock it up, launch it. I don't care.
But I'm gonna try. Yeah.
If there's anything I can do to like give my turn as like to help someone else, that's all I want to do.
Yeah, you can use your action to help somebody. You communicated with Zach. We'll see what people need to do. Aximili says, if we want this ship to explode, we still need to set the self-destruct, and if we want to delay it, we need to set that as well.
Can we do that while we're launching and getting in the air?
Yes, but if something goes wrong, we will also be in the air.
It is already going wrong.
Very well. You see the other controllers in the hangar moving around. You all also notice that the woman and the Hork-Bajir that were down here when you all first arrived seem to be standing in between where Subvisor 11 and the entrance is. And they seem to be like looking at him. Not saying anything, but that's what you see on that turn. Dylan, you're up.
I hold my action. The trigger is when Visser 3 gets on.
Okay. Zach?
I'm immediately looking for lockdown controls, launch controls. Really, that's it. Those two things. I'm also trying to find if there's escape pods or anything like that on this aircraft.
All right. Give me an Arcana check. The first thing you find, there's no escape pods on here. You can't launch the ship from anywhere but the cockpit. But as far as like going on lockdown and all of that, you can do that.
Okay. Will lockdown affect the elevator?
With your crit, there's like levels to the lockdown, like level 1, 2, and 3. Level 2 locks down everything on the ship. Level 1 keeps everything from getting in or out. And level 3 locks down each individual room.
I want to, as soon as, like I'm paused above the lockdown now button. As soon as Visser 3 and Visser 11 are on the ship, that button's getting pressed. Preferably before this Chief Rose gets on.
You can't ready something to press the button because you don't have the action to do it. So you have to wait till your next turn to do that.
Okay. But I will communicate with
up.
Dylan that this is the button to press.
Okay.
Immediately.
Completely valid. Kamren, Aximili, and Matea just ready themselves to move whenever they're told. They're standing at the base of the elevator.
Idle animation.
Visser 11 is up. So you all see this group of people move up. As Visser 11 gets here, this Hork-Bajir that you guys sent up turns and nods to him, and you can see through the camera the fear is still in his and the woman's eyes, and they keep their mouths closed as Visser 11 walks past and moves in.
Got a couple of really, really perfectly placed nat 20s today.
So as they move forward, behind them, somewhat reluctantly, you see the stalk eyes moving around on Visser 3 / Xander as he's looking around. That is obviously for show because it's a hologram, but he also moves closer towards the ship. It doesn't seem like he is trying to jump in front of Visser 11 at all. Savannah, you're up.
Okay. Let's see. I don't have the technology to help here. I don't have any real way to help physically.
So we can't launch from here. We're going to have to go up to the bridge.
Okay. And then Savannah's just going to start moving up. I mean, if they're working on stuff down here, there's nothing else she can do. She's tried giving advantage to Visser 3 and he's not listening in. Xander, Visser 3. She's just going to start moving up the ship.
The Andalites and Kamren move with you. So 4 Hork-Bajir stand on the lift.
Crowded.
Hey, can you guys send us up?
Yeah. When I hit the lockdown, it's going to send the elevator up.
Next up is Dylan.
Hold my action.
Zach.
I mean, I guess I'm holding my action. Those dudes aren't on the ship yet, so.
If you switch the camera view, you can now see inside, and Visser 11 turns left as he enters and starts moving towards the same way you guys went. He moves that way. You all also notice as you watch the cameras, this Hork-Bajir that was patrolling through the hallway stands to the side of the ship as Visser 11 comes in and kind of nods, but he has this little disgusted look on his face. And you see that there's like a pin on his shoulder or something that signifies kind of what part he's from, and it's blue. So you know that blue is Visser 3. This guy's part of Visser 3's
Posse.
guard. Posse. First, one of his guards steps on and waits. Then Visser 3 comes on. Right behind him is the other guard, but we have some held actions going off because Visser 3 has entered the Bladeship, right?
Is Chief Rose on board?
He got on after Chief Rose?
Yes, Rose is on as well. Sierra Rose, the alien prisoner, came on after Visser 11. Like their guards are bringing them on. And then Visser 3 and his crew is coming on after them.
Sweet. My action's invalid.
Zach?
Red button be pressed.
And with you.
So the lockdown is going to shut the doors if they weren't already shut.
As you press that, you see the doors. You're going into level 1, right?
Describe them again for me. Sorry.
Level 1 keeps anybody and everybody from going out. Level 2 stops a lot of the functions of the ship. So the elevator could be stopped in level 2.
Okay. So it's level 1 then.
The doors close right in front of this elite guard's face, and he like looks confused and he starts to like pound it. So do the blue sash Hork-Bajir and the other Hork-Bajir guarding this to the right and left of the door. They start to press buttons on the panel and nothing is working.
That Windows error noise, right? When they press the buttons, it's just like boom, boom.
Yeah.
Can I send them up on the elevator now?
Yeah, Dylan.
Cool. I send them up.
The finger moves and the other hand presses a button to send the elevator up.
If I can communicate with Xander, I'm just going to tell him that there's 4 coming up.
You don't get any confirmation.
Okay. I'm going to add love in the communication here.
As the elevator rises, Savannah, your eye line breaks the floor of this ship, and it's your turn.
Jesus Christ. Okay, and we know we have to get to the cockpit. We know where that is because of the schematics, and presumably it's at the front of the ship.
It is not.
Okay,
It's
tell me
at
more.
the top, above the middle. So if you go, schematics.
Yeah.
It's right here where I'm pinging. Can you see this?
Yeah, but one floor up from where we're seeing. How do we get up there?
These doors right here.
Fantastic. Fantastic news. Yeah, so Savannah's just going to keep moving to get to that door to get up to the cockpit. And it looks like maybe there's time.
So these doors right here automatically open. They're inside, so it doesn't keep anything out. But this one that leads up to the cockpit, you still need clearance for it. And as you, for one, don't have the badge up here. And for 2, you see like 3 marks next to it, which signifies tier 3.
To Dylan and Zach. Any way you guys can get this door open to get us up to the cockpit here?
Fuck yeah, there's a way.
I got a way, Kamren says, and you see him ball up his Hork-Bajir fist. This ought to help.
Give it a minute and see if we can open the door and go up there without breaking the panel.
That's plan B. B for breaking shit.
How'd you know what I called my fist? Plan B.
You do?
Yeah.
Don't.
You probably should.
Just don't.
I don't like it at all. No.
What's wrong with plan B?
If we live through this, I'll explain it to you in detail.
We're going to have to explain the birds and the bees to him another time.
I kind of want to die now.
Look,
So I don't have
plan
to
B
hear
will
you guys
stop.
explain it to him. No, Kamren, stop.
You don't have to be there for the conversation.
I'm not going to be there for the conversation.
No, you do have to be there for the conversation.
How come I'm the only one?
Because you're the only one that doesn't understand why you can't call it that.
At that, Dylan, it is your turn.
Let me see if I can open this door for them.
All right. Roll a technology roll. Arcana.
Arcana.
With a 13, you can't open that door, but you find out that none of the terminals can open this door. There's a panel on it that you have to, it's hardwired into that door.
Oh, we can't open the door. But we can maybe try and get you a code.
All right, let's do it.
Zach.
I'll start digging into who has tier 3 access and if they have codes that would work on this door. Tier 3 access, cross-checking with who has Bladeship access, like who is regularly on the Bladeship, and I'm looking for their codes.
Roll technology.
18.
With an 18, you know that level 3 is essentially like sashed guards, elite guards that are basically the bodyguards of the Vissers. Those are what have access to that. For the Bladeship specifically, it's blue sashed people, blue sash guards. You know of one, you know the name of one. I can't remember it off the top of my head, but you all are all morphed as this Hork-Bajir, or the other 4 are morphed as this Hork-Bajir. Say you find his name in that lineup.
Okay.
Actually, you find his name and it's access denied now, so don't use it. Sorry.
Okay. I look in his email lists for his org chart to see who else is in the same tier. What do you want from me?
Fuck yeah, check his org chart.
Checking his org chart.
You see his org in one of his emails as you're checking his org chart. He had to send a message to another guy and it says, I forgot my code. So he sent him his code. It's a 6-digit code. You name it.
Cool. I tell whoever goes after me that the code is 666420 because that is the actual code. I didn't just make it up. That's the code. Our guy's code was 696969, by the way, but that one doesn't work anymore.
Yeah, they took it out.
That's all canon, everybody. Write that down.
All right. Savannah will punch in if she can. She'll punch in whatever sequences of 69s and 420s you motherfuckers have come up with.
It's
Six,
the devil's
six,
lettuce.
six,
666
420.
420.
What I want you
Perfect.
to do, Savannah, as
Sure.
Zach and Dylan just noticed this, the subvisor is heading your way.
Yeah.
So you're going to roll initiative against the subvisor, and whoever wins the initiative gets to go in this moment.
Okay. Great. I love it. Thanks for having me roll.
You want me to roll first or you?
Why don't I just do it and get out of the way? Do you want me to roll it as Savannah or the Hork-Bajir?
The Hork-Bajir.
Okay.
Decent.
Yeah, but it's going to be beaten. We all know it.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Hate that.
Come on. We've played this game. We know.
As you punch the first 3 numbers in, Savannah, the doors behind you all that lead back to where you came from slide open, revealing Subvisor 11, a gold sashed Hork-Bajir, and a regular Hork-Bajir in this room.
Punch in other numbers.
So they seem to not be alerted yet that things are on lockdown. And they seem just as surprised to see you as you are seeing them. I'll say this is where Savannah's turn is. What do you do?
Savannah will thought speak to the Andalites, to Kamren, leave it open to Dylan and Zach, and just be like, you guys keep going. And she's going to face Subvisor 11. And she's going to try to lie, because, hey, fuck it, why not? She's a Hork-Bajir on a ship. Let's fucking go. I'm done for the day, you guys. Let's see what we can do here. Savannah is going to try and deceive this guy.
As you turn to face him, Aximili and Kamren step to the side to allow you to be up right on him.
Yep. And she has told them to keep punching in the code and going. Specifically,
Matea moves behind you and gets to the keypad.
okay, great. Just making sure that we are all clear.
And he doesn't say anything. He looks at you confused.
Great. Every other lie that we have attempted is a sort of power trip, like I'm supposed to be here, blah, 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 blah. So Savannah is just going to turn to him and just say,
Subvisor 11, what are your orders?
in Hork-Bajir mouth. So however that comes out, garbled and garfnash.
Just Garfnash. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
What are you currently doing?
Preparing ship for launch.
Yes. Everyone is on the ship. He kind of looks over his shoulder. Roll perception checks. Everybody can roll them.
Okay.
Sure. Why not?
And you can use Savannah's if it's better.
I would love to use Savannah's. So 9.
You're so engrossed in the moment right now. It's hard to take in anything else. But Dylan and Zach, you guys notice there's panic outside of the ship. And inside of the ship, a lot of the workers that you're kind of flipping through the feeds, a lot of the controllers in here are trying to fix this. They're trying to get off lockdown.
Mm-hmm.
But it seems like you did it so well, they're having a hard time even getting to the space where they need to be to stop it. As you say this to Subvisor 11, he studies you for just a second. Roll your deception check. I am going to give him advantage on his insight check, and I'll tell you why after I make the roll.
Okay. Well, I'm going to burn my fucking inspiration to re-roll it, if I may.
Yeah, roll again.
It feels semi-important to the game, perhaps.
A little bit.
Dirty 20. He has advantage on this because he was at the construction site when you all got these Hork-Bajir morphs. He saw this Hork-Bajir, worked with him.
Yeah, but he's like bureaucracy. It's not like he pays attention to the underlings.
Which is why he might fail.
Critically fail, please.
He has advantage.
Critical
Oh my God,
fail.
dude.
Come on.
Fuck you.
Ugh.
He looks at you like he's trying to place you. And his mind doesn't quite place you, but he looks at the other Hork-Bajirs that are around you that are exact copies.
Mm-hmm.
And he seems to be trying to put something together. And he like holds his hand up behind him to the other Hork-Bajir as he's studying. You see an Andalite form move past and see you. In this moment, Dylan, you're up.
Lock the door, lock the door, lock the door, lock the door.
I love that. I'm slamming that door that he's standing in.
All right, roll a Arcana. A 14. You see the door in front of the Subvisor just boom, slamming between him and Savannah. Zach.
I'd like to do a communication. I'm going to yell at Xander, and then I want to do another hack. To Xander, I'm just going to say, and this, everyone's got it. Like, everyone can hear it, but I'm saying it to Xander. When we take off, if you've got any kind of a force field or something protective thing, put that around that chief of police lady, and maybe that other alien if he's cool too. You know better than we do, because we're gonna blow this fucking thing up. So you're gonna want to not die. And then I want to try to hack into any cameras that are on the bridge, so I can see what's on the bridge before
you have
I go up
access to the cameras.
Okay, good. I didn't know if it was by level or something. So that I'm just looking through those.
So when you look through that camera, you see that there are 2 human controllers in here, and they seem to be frantically typing at the terminal that's up here.
Mm-hmm.
You can't really tell what they're doing, but probably trying to get everything off lockdown.
Yeah, all I want to do then is just on their screen, I'm going to pop up Ned Landry doing this. I'm not really. If I can stop them in some way, like, or hinder them in some way, I'll do that.
Yeah, roll another technology roll as you battle hack them.
Yeah, I want to put a I don't know, like a password on that terminal that only we would know. That's kind of what I'm wanting to do.
Well, right now you're trying to battle them to keep them from doing that. If you want to try to put a password up, you can try to do that next turn.
Okay, I think I want to use an inspiration to reroll. I don't like that 12. 14's a little better. I'll take it.
You see their screen just go blue screened for a minute, and as they're like,
it's the Windows XP blue screen comes up.
yeah.
That's the technology they stole from Earth. It was Windows XP.
Subvisor 11, finally putting together what this is, says, "And the lights." And he will try to use his credentials to open this door,
Which he has not fixed yet.
I like that visual where he goes, "And the lights!" Boop.
He rolls amazingly. He does it perfectly. And
access denied.
What in the Garfanash? See if you can fix this, Hork-Bajir. Fool. I'm starting to sound like Visor 3.
Like, I'm a sniper. I don't know anything about
He punches it. He starts to mess with it, but
Yakety Sack starts playing.
Dylan goes, "Oh, use Plan B."
The one that's up actually is not sashed, so he doesn't have access. That means he has to try to hack it. This Hork-Bajir tries to hack.
I love that. With disadvantage.
I'm only not giving him disadvantage because there's a Yeerk in his head helping him. But still, he resorts to punching above it because he can't get it to work. Carf! Another elite guard runs in. That Hork-Bajir will try to hack into the outside door of the Bladeship to try to get in. Doesn't happen. Savannah's up.
Oh, good. Can we get upstairs, please?
Boop, boop, boop. Last 3 ones. It takes 30 movement to get all the way up these steps, but
Double move.
you get to the top of the steps, you come out and see a door. It opens as you move in.
How much movement do I have left?
10 feet.
Yeah, no, I think Savannah's just up there, just standing behind him. Honestly, here's what we're going to do. Savannah's double move, she goes up there and she just stands behind them with a very, like, good Veronica. Like, yeah, you guys keep doing your thing.
They do, like, look over their shoulder and see you, but they go back. You see their
Yep.
screen is just blue.
I'm a
and
Hork-Bajir in a place where Hork-Bajir do go, so she's just going to stand there. She's great.
Next up is the gold sashed Hork-Bajir, who will also try to open the door.
I like the idea that one Hork-Bajir punches it doesn't work, so another one punches it, and that also doesn't work.
Not great. No, doesn't work. Boom, boom. Dylan.
Okay, what do we need, guys?
ship has weapon systems. Maybe we can fuck the inside of this place up some.
Oh my god, that's a great idea. Savannah, what do you think?
Yeah, if they have any way to neutralize the areas of the ships based on, I don't know, attacking. If somebody would come on, I would assume they have like different sections. Maybe you can use that in the now cordoned off section that contains just about everybody.
I was gonna look for the button that says gun and hit it.
Yeah, I'm gonna look for the gun button.
What if it has freeze them in place button?
Ooh, freeze them in place button. I'm gonna look for that.
All right, roll investigation or Arcana.
Yeah.
You don't find a freeze them in place button.
Oh man, you know what's crazy is that I'm so lucky.
Nice.
You still don't find a freeze them in place button, but you find a gun button.
That's a 24.
Yeah, it just doesn't exist though.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so I do find a gun button though. Sweet.
The guns can only be operated from the cockpit or one of the gun terminals, which is the front of the ship and the two left and right side.
Savannah, bad news, I can't access the guns. Good news, if you're in the cockpit, you can.
All right, we have a few interlopers to deal with, but then we will be able to do that. And then just like privately to Aximili and Maitea, just be like, just a note, guys, that if you don't have a freeze them in place button to sort of neutralize invading people on your ships, it's a really good idea. You could probably take that back to the Andalites.
Maitea says, I will take nothing to the Andalites. And Aximili says, it is a good idea. Dylan, movement or anything?
I ain't fucking moving. I live at this terminal.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
I moved in.
Next up is the elite guard right outside the door of the Bladeship. He'll try to push one of the Hork-Bajirs out of the way and try to do his own thing. I'm going to give him disadvantage since not only did Zach crit on his roll, but he also made another roll that was pretty good. It is pretty high, and you see him break like that first firewall, but the backup one still keeps him out.
With a 6, he did that?
That's true. He didn't. He thought he broke down the firewall, but he didn't.
I put in a fake congratulations you broke the firewall, and he fired that and got like really excited about it.
He looks confidently at the sashed Hork-Bajirs and says, got through the first one. He did not. The Hork-Bajirs that you all scared away looks at the woman, says, should we say anything? Don't get involved. So they do nothing.
Love that
Yeerk's gonna go
initiative.
far,
Keep
dude.
that. Yeah, Yeerk is
Yeah.
that is going to be the new Visor 1 in like a month.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. Don't get involved.
You see on the screen that you're looking at, Zach, Xander looks over towards Sub-Visor 11 and says, Andalites, I will protect the prisoners. Keep them away. And he looks back over his shoulder, and the Sub-Visor 11 says, well, finally, maybe you will do something right. Visor 1 wants them safe, both of them. Keep them with you. And he turns back to the door. Xander is going to move them this way. Zach, you're up.
I would love to send a huge surge of voltage to the control panel at that door where these fucking idiots keep hitting it and try to zap them all.
That's cool, and I hope you do it. This is not what it's made for. It's going to be a very high check.
I love it when a DM is like, that sounds dope, dog. Good luck.
He just Kanye'd you so hard. Like, yo, I'm gonna let you finish.
I'm gonna let you finish.
You had the best idea, but I think you should just self-destruct and not like, yeah, Kanye.
I mean, we can't self-destruct till we're in the air. That's the plan, right? We're going in the air?
Going in the air.
Okay, good. I'm not self-destructing it. So, yeah, I'll try to blow up the fucking panel and damage some of these idiots, especially Sub-Visor 11. The little control panel there that they've punched numerous times and it's probably going bzz, bzz anyway.
Yeah.
I want one of those bzz to be a...
You try to reroute the power to overload this pin pad and you just can't do it. There's safety overrides in place here for that to keep electricity from sparking out. It's a failure.
Can I give an inspiration or no?
Sure.
That's the only other one I've got, so I'll use it.
Brother, what? Brother, please.
No? Are you saying no? Don't do it?
I don't know if Austin's gonna give it to you no matter what.
Yeah.
Oh, I see.
No, I will. You got to roll a 27 and you can have it.
27.
27?
Yeah, no.
Well,
no
since I have a
way.
+6, I'm gonna not do that then.
No, you do you. If you can get a 19, you're good. Because I'll give you my flash of genius.
Oh, okay. Well, now that we've figured all that out, let's see. Let's see what happens. Why not? Great. It doesn't go well.
It's the exact same score, just in the worst order.
I don't help.
I don't help. That's the end of my turn.
Anything else? Still staying there?
Yep.
Cameron's up. He's going to go upstairs.
Oh my god, the first time any of them have had a turn in 30 years.
And they all go together. They all rolled a 9 on their initiative. How the fuck? Cameron and
That's not
Mateo
true.
did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're like competing, like siblings racing for breakfast, going at the same speed, pushing each other down the hallway.
I love that.
Aximili rolled low. He rolled a 7, but he gets up there. These two move into this room, top of the round. Oh, wait, there's a blue sash short brazier. He gets to make a check to try to open the door again with the firewall and the extra firewall and the fake firewall
And the sparks.
and the sparks and the exhaust manifold. He gets a little shock.
Swear to God.
Okay, top of the round is the Sub Viscer 11 who will try to open this thing again. Oh, he's gonna take a move action. And he's gonna start moving to the other side of this room. You guys see that on camera.
Have you ever thought he could take a move action to get fucked?
Yeah, I thought about it. He gets into this room. His Hortbazier friend will follow him. He passes up Xander. Savannah, you're up.
That's where he stops.
Yes.
Savannah's gonna thought speak down to to the whole team, and Savannah's gonna be like, assuming she can see cameras in here.
No, there's not
Okay,
cameras up
then
in
never
here.
mind. Then she has no idea where the hell this guy is. But I'm sure the same thought will occur to everybody downstairs. Can Savannah just tell these guys to move aside? Just these humans. Just be like, she won't thought speak. She'll speak in Hortbazier.
Garfnash, stand aside.
Persuasion or intimidate. Up to you. And intimidate, you can use your strength instead of your charisma. Keep that in mind.
For fuck's sake. Whatever. That's what it is. It is what it is.
One of them just like says over their shoulder, "We are trying to deal with an issue right now. Please leave us alone."
With this one, I didn't double move. I can use my bonus attack, right?
I'll let that intimidate be bonus action.
Yeah, Savannah's going to try and mimic what she's seen with the Andalite Tailblades, where she just like, where they knock them out. And is just going to try to like bonk, get both of them, knock them out.
Roll it up. The first one hits if you want to roll damage. Non-lethal.
Non-lethal. She is just trying to knock them out.
All right, which one do you hit first, blue or brown?
Dude.
One of them's wearing blue shirt, one of them's wearing brown shirt.
Comical, same time, bonk. Both arms, bonk, same time.
Knock their heads together.
Knock their heads together, knock the sides of their heads. It's a comedy.
They each take 6 damage as you bang their heads together. And they have headaches.
If these were Psyduck, we'd be fucked right now.
If this were any cartoon from the 90s, they would definitely be sleepy right now. Because
Yeah.
you knock their heads together. That's all it takes.
Yeah, that's all it
That
takes.
wouldn't happen in Animorphs, though.
Well, it did. Marco used to do it with
Feel
his
like it's
gorilla
happened.
morph multiple times, but I appreciate it. Also, again, the Andalite Tailblade thing previously described, but you know what? You do you. Savannah, that's the end of her turn. You do what you're going to do, bud.
Gold Sash Hortbazier will move. Dylan.
Lock the door, lock the door, lock the door.
Now that he's on the other side of that door, I slam it closed.
Roll it up.
Nice, 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 nice.
The gold sash Hork-Bajir is going to step through and hits him and he like staggers back.
I am cordoning him off.
Yeah, they're both in there. This Hork-Bajir and Sub-Viscer 11 are in this little corridor. Everybody else, including Xander, is on the other side and it's locked. Anything else, Dylan?
She's gonna think to Zach, hey, do we need to start like setting this self-destruct now?
In a second.
Oh, okay.
The elite guard outside will again try to get in. Nope. You see on the camera Xander start to look around as this door is now locked. He looks around. He doesn't really know where to go, but he's just staying close to Sierra Rose and this other alien. Zach, you're up.
Is there a staircase to the bridge from this little section down here?
Yes.
So Viscer 11 is. Okay. I want to try to lock all the doors in that room so they're just trapped in there.
Oh, okay. I see what you're saying. You want to try to do that? Roll another Arcana.
But you do have bountiful luck.
Oh, well, that's great. Should I roll it again then?
Yeah, but you have to use the new roll.
16's better than 8.
With a 16, you can't get it to level 2. You can't get level 3 locked down.
Level 2 means...
Some functions in the ship don't work.
The lifts are broken.
Well, that's not what I needed at all. Just using my words then, I will alert Savannah and...
You did this, so it is in level 2 lockdown now. Guns don't work, lift doesn't work.
Okay, that's not what I wanted, but that's okay. I'm just gonna I'll just let everybody know, like, Sub-Viscer 11 seems to be heading towards the bridge anyway, going the other stairs, so be on the lookout. And that's my turn.
This Hork-Bajir's out. This Hork-Bajir is one of Viscer 3's. He'll look at Xander, and Xander will say, help me guard these prisoners. Next up, one of the scientists at the front in the terminal will be on the terminal trying to combat you, Zach. So she does break down the first firewall as she's on her terminal, but there's still that second one. Next up is Kamren, who after seeing Savannah knock these two heads together, he'll kind of like raise his Hork-Bajir eyes, like open them a little bit and like look questioning at Savannah, like, is he good? He like cocks his fist back behind one of them.
Yeah, she's just gonna kind of like shrug.
He punches the first one. Second attack, as the guy doesn't fall, Kamren punches him. He doesn't fall. He grabs his head and slams it against the terminal. He falls down. Matea comes up to the other one, swings a fist, knocks him down with 1 hit point. She hits him again. She does. Knocks him out. They're both knocked out now.
Finally.
Elite Gold Guard moves up and tries to open the door. He makes a little bit of progress, but this door doesn't open yet. Aximili will move up next to Savannah and look at her.
If you can attempt to start getting us airborne, that would be fantastic.
Very well. He goes onto the computer, starts inputting the codes, and you all hear the engine start to hum. You hear noises from the place where you kind of just came up. Zach, you and Dylan watch on the screen. Sub-Viscer 11 poke in 6 numbers and then
Access denied.
does it again.
Access denied.
He like looks over his shoulder at the gold sash Hork-Bajir. Get over here and use your access code. The Hork-Bajir comes over as a tier 3 puts in a code.
Access granted.
The door opens. But as that happens, you all feel the ship jolt and move and start to rise.
Made in association with Airtime for Nonsense. For more content like this, visit airtimefornonsense.com.